Hi, welcome to Musomi. My name is Regan. I'm the founder of Musomi, and this is your tutor onboarding training. We felt it's very important to have this onboarding training so that we are all at par as to what is expected and how to use this platform. So you're most welcome, and I look forward to the journey we're going to have together in these next few minutes. So most importantly, I wanted to start by letting you know that Musomi is not just a platform. You're joining Musomi. It's a system that we have put together to help us fix a broken one, which system has existed for a while. Unfortunately, a lot of things have to change, and Musomi is going to help us change these things because many of the students we have within this system have been struggling to understand even the simplest of things, and as a result, they have missed out on opportunities. But you are here because we need to change that. And we are going to change that with Musomi. So, as a little background, Musomi is a Bantu word for those that don't know, which means a student, and implying our platform is focused on the student. The student success is our success as Musomi, and you as a tutor who is our partner on this journey. We have made Musomi Ugandan first. Why? Because we want to solve a problem at home that we all are aware of. Yes, in the near future, we might scale to other African countries, but we want to solve this problem for Ugandans first because this is home for us and for me and you. So initially, it's a Ugandan web-based tutoring application or platform where we are going to vet each one of you individually because we need to be confident that we are dealing with people who are genuine, but also people who understand the curricula inside out. And we'll be able to give the children that we'll connect you with the attention that they need, most importantly. We are not just setting up a place where anyone and everyone can come and teach. No. So for now, we know that our most important objective is to ensure that parents are receiving value for their money. It may not be a lot, but it should be value. Because at the end of the day, if the students don't get good value, the platform is not beneficial for the parent and the child. So, how committed you are and how driven you are as a tutor towards the success of these children contributes greatly to the success of the platform and the children and their academic journeys at large. So, you might be asking if it's your first time to see Musomi, why we're using a tree. The tree, of course, the African communities was more than a tree. For you who know, as you can see in these images, trees were honestly living classrooms. Children would be sat under these trees to be taught, wisdom would be passed on to, stories and heritage will be communicated under these trees. So we felt using a fruitful tree that you're seeing here with fruits in between, with the M that you see inside here would depict what our ethos would be, communicating our roots as an organization. The use of this tree ties us back to our origin as African children to understand that learning has always been under someone's instruction, and you as a tutor, you are playing this role in these children's lives. You're literally sitting them under this virtual tree called Musomi to guide them, to share your wisdom with them, and perhaps become a pathway for them to be successful in their next life. So, what is your role as a tutor? Most importantly, as a tutor, we are trusting you to help the student understand. That is our primary role because these people are reaching out to us, the parents are reaching out to us, the students are reaching out to us because they need an extra hand. They need someone to hold them by the hand and take them through these first principles of what they are trying to study at school or in their traditional classrooms. So, most importantly, you have to deliver clear and structured lessons. Be patient and respectful to the students and their parents if you interface with them. Show up on time and every time, as I'll explain in the coming slides. We have options for you to cancel, but we recommend you do everything you can to attend when you schedule a session with a student. And also help the student build confidence because once they learn the things that you're going to teach, They become confident, even how they speak up in class and how they answer their questions. You see them that they've been exposed to someone different other than their typical teachers. So you're not just teaching content, you're building understanding so that a child who has gone through Musomi, you can feel the confidence that they exude. And you know this child has gone through different hands. That is the role you are going to be playing here. So most of you, if not all of you, by the time you're watching this video, you've perhaps registered to be a tutor on Musomi and you are yet to complete your tutor profile. For some of you, we notice that you've completed at least 98%, if not 100% of your profile, but you must complete it. And why is this important? Because an uncompleted tutor profile does not communicate well to the student, but also the parents that might want to book you for a tutoring session. So for your tutor profile to be complete, it needs to have a bio. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Something interesting, something engaging, something related to what you're teaching and why you're teaching it, and why you stand out as a tutor. So please complete your bio if you have not. Number two, upload a clean and clear headshot. We need to see you from the chest up, so that we know who is going to be teaching my child, who is going to be teaching this student. It sets the expectation so that you know the face you're expecting. But even us who are verifying your documents, we can put face to the documents, other qualifications. Number three, for a complete tutor profile, we recommend please don't subscribe to more than 3 teaching subjects. I know the temptation is there for you to choose all the 10 because you got all A. Yeah, you can, but we want you to focus your energy on your best subjects and give it your best. A student is looking for the best maths teacher on Mosomi, you need to be that teacher. If someone is looking for the best English teacher, you need to be that teacher. So we don't want you to be the best teacher in all languages, or it's not possible technically. You might not be the best in all of them. So choose your best 3. And if you've chosen more than 3, chances are we're going to reject your application and ask you to choose just 3, where your minimum grade is B. Please don't request for subjects where you don't have a B, because we will not approve your application. We want students and the parents to have confidence that they are getting to learn from the best there is. And then please input a valid mobile number and an email, because this is what we're going to use to reach out to you in case of anything. Please make sure they're valid and they're up to date. Also, you will be required to upload your national ID and a merged PDF of your O and A level transcripts. We need these for you to have a complete profile. If they're not yet there, please go in your dashboard and check your profile to edit it to ensure that you have these documents uploaded where they're required. I hope that is clear. So if you're teaching O levels, please make sure your O level transcript is there. If you're teaching both O level and A level, please make sure both are merged and uploaded in your documents. If you're also teaching primary, we highly recommend you add also your PLE results there, because that's the only confidence we can give parents that we've taken the time to align them and connect them to the tutors who have experience or who know these particular subjects. So I recommend after this onboarding video, take time and complete your profile if you haven't, and also should be reflecting, without which we will not move forward with your application. So, how do you conduct yourself during a session? We know these sessions are going to happen for most of you in the coming days or weeks or even months, depending on how you've positioned yourself and how many students are coming in asking for that particular subject. So we recommend always be as early as possible, at least minimum or at least 5 minutes early. As you will realize, there is a no show button that we've added to every tutoring session to help us in case a tutor or a student is 10 minutes late, one or the other who shows up can report a no-show. For example, if you as a tutor show up and you try chatting with a student in their inbox and they're not responding within the first 10 minutes, if you're generous, even 15, but for the system, we've set it at 10 minutes and they don't respond, you can click on no-show. And that no-show button ensures that you get paid for your time of being there and there's no student. But the student, of course, loses out because they're not going to get a free slot thereafter. They have to pay you again and book again with you to be able to have a second session with you. So I encourage you for this not to happen to you as a tutor. Please be on time, because for a tutor it's even bad, because we are assigning strikes on you every time you show up late and a student reports it to us. We are assigning a strike on you, and if it happens 3 times, we will remove you from the platform because it doesn't send the right message. It means we're not valuing the students and their parents who are investing in the platform and you as a tutor. And also, when you're within the session, it's important to start with a quick check in so that you're on the same page with the student. Ensure that you're speaking clearly and slowly. There's no need to rush through this. The students and their parents are paying so that they have unrushed experience with you. Of course, they're paying per hour, but it's much better for them to pay for 1 hour and they get meaning out of that 1 hour. And if they feel like they need more time, they can then pay for more time thereafter for another session. But be as clear as possible, but be as slow. Use examples the student understands and ask questions. This is not a lecture. You're not lecturing them. They get enough of it when they're at school. So this is about having conversations to know where they are and where they need to go and how you can help them get there from the first principles. So, primary recommendation, please never rush a student. If they don't understand, then you have not tutored them. They're paying so that they understand. I hope that is very clear. Communication style. And please be calm, patient, and encouraging. I know there's a temptation for us to feel like this person is slow, this child is so slow. Yes, every child who is going to come to you is going to have their weaknesses, they're going to have barriers to learning that they trust you will help them navigate. So please never shame or embarrass a student. If you feel like they're not understanding something, give them time. Avoid harsh language and sarcasm. Things like this should be simple for you. No, it's not simple. If it was simple, they will not be here. So allow students to ask questions freely because this is their safe space. Musomi is the student's safe space where they should be able to feel safe to learn at their pace. And the safer they feel, the faster they can learn. And we are trusting you with this responsibility as a tutor on Musomi. Child safeguarding. This is a non-negotiable for us. And why is that so? We're dealing with children and we're taking on the risk of connecting you with people's children, with students, total strangers. Therefore, we want to trust that you will meet your responsibility towards those children to ensure that they are safe and they're not taken advantage of. So, primarily, we are recording every single session that happens. Should a student complain, we should be able to go back to these sessions and hold whoever is accountable accountable. I hope that is clear. So please avoid inappropriate conversations. Stop asking for personal contacts out of Musomi. Musomi is your safety. Should you go out of Musomi, you're totally liable for anything that will happen because there's no way you can say something happened out of Musomi and then you want us to help you. We are here to protect you and also to protect the students. So keep your conversations, keep your meetings on Musomi. Please desist from sharing personal material, personal contacts, personal information. I know the temptation could be there where you say, maybe now this is my student, let me give them my number so that they reach out to me. You are losing in the long run. Why? Musomi is allowing you to build a portfolio that you can showcase to the world because Musomi allows even your students to review you, to share feedback on how you've taught. It allows you to showcase that you're not just an everyday teacher. No, you have other thousand students out there who believe so. That's what Musomi gives you. But also it gives you the safety net to know you can find students on a platform without having to search. So if you come to Musomi to pick numbers and you leave, we will eventually find out because we're tracking conversations that happen in the chats. We're tracking the sessions that you're having, not to witch hunt anyone, but to ensure that people are safe. Because if you take a student off the platform and something happens, they will blame Musomi. They will say, Musomi tutors did this to me. So you'll be tarnishing the name of the platform. So should you be engaged in such practice, trust us to pursue you legally because there's a lot at stake and children are a very sensitive subject. I'm emphasizing this because I know as humans we are creative at creating options. Please don't. If this happens, guaranteed, we are going to remove you from the platform without negotiation. And two, we are going to pursue legal action on you. That's what I'm telling you. So we want to make sure you are safe and the student is safe. That is why child safeguarding is a non-negotiable for us. Going on to cancellations and no-shows, we know that life happens, definitely. But if you must cancel, please do it early. According to our cancellation policy, you can cancel as early or not more than 24 hours. If it goes above 24 hours, you are going to be strike. You're going to receive a strike. And with three strikes, we remove you from the platform. It means we cannot depend on you and the students cannot depend on you. You can't be canceling every single time. Should you want to cancel, please ensure you cancel more than 24 hours towards the session. This would allow the students to get a refund on their session and for them to book someone else. So let it be fair for you. And also, we put the same pressure on the students. If you need to cancel, to redeem the teacher's time or the tutor's time, you need to cancel 24 hours in advance or more. Should they cancel 24 hours and less, you will be paid the full amount for your session without even having to conduct the session. So it goes both ways. Each other's time has to be respected. Once we book each other, please make sure you are there to have the session with your students. And also, talking about the no show, if you start the session and you realize in 10 minutes the student is not there, or even 5 minutes, so that you don't wait for the no show, simply chat with the students because we've created a chat option for you to reach out to the students and text them on Musomi to find out where they are. So if you find that your student is not getting back to you, please reach out to them, text them. If in 10 minutes they're not there, and 15 minutes, if you're patient enough, you can even push for 15 minutes. But for us, we give you 10 minutes. There's a no show button at the bottom of every tutoring session. You can click it, and then you will get a full amount paid to you if the student didn't show up. Okay? But the moment the student joins, this button no longer works. That one, you need to be aware of it. So please don't try to take advantage of it. We will know because the platform tracks these engagements. So please don't try to game the platform, meaning don't try to create shortcuts out of the platform. We're trying to do genuine work to help real people. This is a request from you. Kindly, please don't try to look for shortcuts. Of course, if you're curious, you always find shortcuts, but let's try not to look for shortcuts here and there. Let's do genuine work to help real people and earn real money because that's why this platform is there. With regards to payments, you are paid for every completed session. Any session that you cancel is not paid to you. I hope that is clear. If you cancel a session, you'll not be paid. Whether early or late, you'll not be paid. The unfortunate part about canceling late is your account is going to receive a strike. So ensure your cancellations are made on time to allow the student to book someone else early. And payments are made via mobile money only after they have reached a threshold of 100,000 Ugandan shillings. Why this threshold? We've done some testing and we noted that any amounts less than that are going to incur significant transaction costs for you and us as a platform. So we bundled up all the amounts you're going to make. And if they reach an amount of 100,000, you can click withdraw and the platform will send your money instantly, like via mobile money instantly. In less than 10 seconds, we've tested, the money will be on your mobile number, any mobile number of your choice. So please ensure before you try to withdraw, you've hit 100,000 in payments from students, net payments. And by net payments, I mean if a student pays you 10,000, the platform is going to pick up a fee of 3,500 shillings. That's 35%. And why this amount? This amount allows us to pay for maintenance and service to ensure that it's running all the time. And if there are issues, we have someone technical to resolve them in the shortest time possible, but also to cover a lot of payment charges and gateway handling costs that are associated with running a platform such as this. It's not cheap, but we're trying to make sure we have a significant amount of money returning to you as a tutor. So that is where we have this platform fee attached for each payment. But if you have a decent tutor fee for your tutoring sessions, for example, anything above 10,000 to 20,000, in about 5 to 8 sessions, you'll be able to withdraw your first 100,000 in tutor payments. I hope that's clear. Conflict resolution. We are also aware that at a certain point, conflicts will come up, definitely, because we're dealing with humans and sometimes things don't move as they expected to. So if something goes wrong, please stay calm and professional. Don't argue with students, don't argue with their parents. Please don't. I request you, please stay professional and calm. All you have to do is simply with evidence. If there is need for you to screenshot something, someone came late, then you cancelled, whatever happened, please have as much evidence as you can with you, and then report that issue to us via our Musomi email, which is musomiofficial@gmail.com. We're using a Gmail email because it's easy to use without too much spam. We also have an official email, but we're not using it often because Gmail is easier for most people. It doesn't go to spam as often. So let us handle these disputes. We are here to cover you as a tutor. So do everything you can to ensure you report to us immediately when these issues happen to see how we can amicably resolve them between you, the student, and all the parents. So, in case of support and communication, please always reach out to us via email. Email allows us to track all engagements. So, don't hesitate to report any technical issues immediately. We will assign someone technical to attend to them. And also, in case you have any questions, ask them early. We are putting together a YouTube channel from Musomi with tutorials and guides on how you can navigate particular issues or navigate particular technical tools that we've put on the platform. So that link will be shared with you in your email. I'm sure you've already seen it as part of the steps. So take advantage of this. I want to remind you that you're not alone in this. We are in this together to deliver high quality academic support to our students and to the joy of their parents. So, what does success look like generally? Success for us and you implies you showing up consistently every time. When a student books you, do everything you can to show up because this builds up over time. And also explain clearly. Clarity is what these students are looking for. It might be at a lower level, it might be at a higher level. They need this clarity. And three, build the student confidence. I want them to leave this session knowing I am better than I came in. Honestly, that is success for us. If a student can turn up and tell their friends, you guys need to check out Musomi, these people will help you, regardless of what you're doing, they will help you. That is success for us. But also, importantly for you as a tutor, if you do your job well, getting repeat sessions is success because you know you've delivered to the best of your ability. And that alone helps you to grow, leads you to more students, to more parents booking you, but also it grows the platform. And then finally, success looks like you earning consistently. We want this to be a consistent income source for you. For you to know, I always have a few sessions on Musomi where I can make extra income, consistent income, income that you know it's at the click of a button, money comes to your mobile money instantly. That is money on demand. We want to create that for you. That is success. If that can happen for you, I will be proud. Honestly, I will. So if you can do that for us, that is success. So the bigger picture for us is not simply for you to earn money. Yes, that is good. That is important. But also the most fundamental picture we're trying to paint here is help children understand these complex things that are holding them back from achieving the success they want to achieve. Many of them want to be doctors, many of them want to be lawyers, they want to be economists, they want to be everything that they choose to want to be. I want you to support them on this journey. That is the bigger picture that we want to achieve here. And you contributing to this is you helping us as Musomi build a future that is guaranteed for this next generation. True, students may forget the lesson, but trust me, they will never forget someone who held their hand and helped them achieve the dreams that they had. You are that person. At the end of the day, We want to work with you to help them realize these dreams. So, what's next? What's next here is number one, complete your profile if you have not, as I have recommended. Add your bio, add your picture, upload your O and A level certificates, or O level if you want to teach only O levels, or A levels, or university if you want to teach university students. At this point in time, we're not onboarding university students, but very soon, after successfully working with O and A levels and primary school students, we will launch the A level version of this so that A levels can also have access to support like this. And then two, we will review your profile if it's complete and and the qualifications are up to date and all the details submitted are correct. We will review it and also approve. Once it's approved, your account will go live. You can start connecting with students and their parents. We are aware that getting your first session may take a few days or weeks, depending on how students are onboarded who need that particular skill set. So for now, we're doing our best to match the demand and supply. So we'll communicate every step of the way with you so that you're not guessing. But however, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. We are going to be here to answer all your questions. So, as we onboard these students, we kindly request that also you can accelerate these opportunities for yourself and for the platform. So, if you know parents looking for academic support, students struggling in school, and anyone who might benefit from one-on-one tutoring, please share Musomi with them. Would mean the world to us, but also it will help us grow exponentially better than we are on our own or with you alone. So the more students on the platform, definitely the more sessions you receive, we get to grow together, which is what we're looking forward to as Musomi. So what's next? I recommend or I request that after this particular onboarding video, take the time and attempt the quiz. The link is in your email. Under your next steps, please attempt the quiz from the information you've had in this video, in this onboarding training. And if you pass, which is 80% pass mark, then we will review your quiz and your completed profile and then approve your profile to go live for the students and the parents to see it. With those very many words, thank you so much for trusting us and joining the Musomi team as a tutor. We look forward to your success. We look forward to the help you're going to offer the students and their success at large. See you soon and hear from you and your success and that of the students.